Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started. He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest. Stood up well to him there.
Gnabry really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
That's headed upfield. Pass is just off target. And he was quick to react. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Gnabry. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Opts for safety. He's got away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's found a way through. Played out to the left flank.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He's going for goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
Davids, Yamal, Koundé. Koundé just loves to go forward whenever he can. Yamal.
Ajax clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Rodri. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. And it's Belletti. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Referee has just said play on. Ødegaard. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well read, and the danger is averted. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. How would you review the first half?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And we are back underway.
Barcelona really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Conte. Barcelona different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
And that's really well manoeuvred. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pedri! He's got away with one there. Now it's Diaz. 60 minutes played. Oh, he's been... There's the hit! And he hits the net! And finally, he has breathed life into the game! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Davids. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Has a go!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
It's a mighty effort! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Havertz. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Ajax really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he goes cross-field. Barcelona still ahead by the game's only goal. Tchouaméni. Diaz. That's good play. It's run loose here. And the shot! It's a loose ball, and the keeper couldn't hold it. They've done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 23.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 8, Erdegaard. Number 22, Chouameni. Number 4, Luis Diaz. Number 23, Jamal. Coming on the field, number 21, Joshua Kimmich. Number 7, Conte. Number 6,
Gabriel.
Haaland. Number
Conte.
20, Messi. Substitution
And
in
Adams. Rodri.
There will be
Out to
3
the left it
at a
goes.
time.
And the number on the board is 3. Now it's Gnabry. Conte. So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. So 70,000 and more followers of Germany's ultimate winning machine open their arms to their favourite sons. In the Bavarian capital, they demand another. Decent hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
And it's hoisted clear. Danger averted for now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Diaz. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Someone I really like a lot, Peter, is Matthijs de Ligt. You can't get much better than him when it comes to taking the ball up the pitch into midfield and then linking up with his midfielders and his attackers, sometimes driving even further forward. He really is amongst the very best in the world at doing this.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Koundé. And here's Jamal. And he's cut it out. That's really well cleared. Park Ji-sung. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. Davids. Some really good ball movement. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Diaz. Ødegaard ploughing through the middle. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Played back, he's had a hit! Now. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Cleared without complication. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Great ball if he can get there. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
It's Park Ji-sung. Barcelona leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nuno Mendes.
Will be 1 minute added time.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. Reflections on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Barcelona come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Bellingham does well to stand firm and defend it.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's away! Just the keeper to beat!
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Ødegaard. Lovely bit of skill. Yamal! Decent enough try. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Nuno Mendes. Real chance! Bellingham. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he's let fly! And that is doing no harm at all.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Coming on to replace him is number 23, Guti. Substitution in progress.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Rodri. Guti. It's Park Ji-sung. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Guti. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Threads one in. Spread neatly. And here's a chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Messi has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
It's a mighty effort! No mistake! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel.
After 85 minutes is number 9, Rudiger.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going...
Thuram! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Thuram is offering a wry smile there.
So can they do it again? Chance for the header! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Number 21.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
De Ligt. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And now the breakaway. And that's that. Barcelona looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Kimmich taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Located by the gate.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing, certainly up for this one. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Messi is herring after that one. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, the brilliant De Ligt has both the intelligence and physical traits to make him a class apart as a centre-half. Long passes are something he's really been working on, and he'll provide a lot of quality diagonal balls for the attack to latch onto, so keep your eye on that.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Referee's given a throw. Nedved.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Saliba. Rudiger. Here's Chouameni. Ødegaard. And he's picked out the run. And he's in on goal. He's had a shot. De Bruyne.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And they've switched it over to the other side. Chouameni. Now it's Diaz. Oh, there's a probing ball. Messi. Scholes. And it's Lewandowski. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ødegaard. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Messi. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Yamal. Davids. That's good running with the ball. Tries to get it clear. De Ligt. De Bruyne. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb, very, very organised.
Barcelona head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lewandowski. Oh, easy pickings there. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Wriggles his way through. And it's Del Piero. Showing good feet. And Del Piero! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, look at the space here. Stood up well to him there. Kante defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Now then, the ball's come loose. And a shot! And it's in! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Substitution in progress.
Barcelona can make their change now with a break in play. So we have the first goal.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Scholes. Del Piero. Played with finesse. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time.
Lewandowski! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, it's come loose. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Keep calm and...
Oh, that's ambitious. And that is doing no harm at all.
Barcelona certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
And it's Del Piero. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Milan can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. And Messi! And he's there to belt it away. De Bruyne. Messi. His great hit! Sticks it away! Dying minutes, and we're all square again.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
4 extra minutes added on. That's that, the end. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Up he goes! And it's come back out to him. Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
There's the shot! It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful, loved it.
Barcelona grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant. And it's no surprise to see who's taking responsibility here.
Ødegaard ready to try one. Ødegaard! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Now, the chance! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that's it. That was always inevitable. Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Alexander-Arnold. The fullback is in acres. He rises! And he's there to get it away. 30 minutes gone. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Plays a sharp little ball here. Mohamed Salah showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Terrific header! No mistake! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Bellingham finds himself offside. And that has left him in a heap. He's in plenty of space here. And that has been knocked clear. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Ruben Dias is there and he can pick it up. That's tidy. Now it's Odegaard.
There will be 3 minutes.
Real chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Odegaard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Saka, he's shifting through the gears here. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Barcelona head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand. Koundé is very much the model of the modern-day fullback.
Saka really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Bellingham. Oh, he's in! Oh, right place, right time. Yamal. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's played forward.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Bastoni. Saka might just make this. No, that was never going to make it. Quality ball. And he welcomes it in. Bellingham. Yamal. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, that was vital. Chouameni. Now Davids. Davids running with the ball. Short changes him with that pass. Forwards and with intent. And it's Salah. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He's found a way through. He gets big. Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Yeah, this is part of the job. Head down and keep plugging away.
Bukayo Saka. Number 22, Bellingham. Coming on the field, number 18, Ferran Torres. Number 8, Pedri. Substitutions taking place.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change. More and more pressure on the ball here. Davids. Nuno Mendes. Now Davids. Salah. And here's Ferran Torres. He is through here. Big chance! And that would have been some goal.
Well, we can't question the quality of the run. He'll have to answer for the rest.
Now it's Diaz. Nuno Mendes. And here's Diaz. Diaz! And more and more and more. There is a man right at the top of his game. And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
Please be reminded that drinking
Diaz
is only
on
allowed
the
in the
score
area
sheet
shown on
3
the map. Thank
times.
you very
Very
much
much the man. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Barcelona definitely impressing me here.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
You know, for me, Peter, there's a deep-lying playmaker out there who's as good as it comes. Pep Guardiola. As composed as he is clever, he always acts as the key pivot in forming attack after attack.
Yeah, he's a bit of a manager on the pitch.
Well, astute is the word.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Hernandez. De Roberto.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
And claimed it back swiftly. And Lewandowski. Yamal.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Davids. Now it's Diaz. Diaz! It's off target and by quite a way.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Belletti. Yamal looks to the other side. And it's Lewandowski. To Guardiola. Played back in. He's found a way through. That's a decent clearance. And they're quick to get it back. Yamal. Now Costa Curta. Davids. Now it's Diaz. Look at the space here.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well played and well cleared.
And now they can spring out of defence. Hernandez. He could be in here. It's out for a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. And there's the end of the first half. And as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Well timed, excellent interception. Well played. It's Kane! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that's been repelled. Oh, strongly challenged there. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Nuno Mendes. Guardiola. Yamal. And it's Lewandowski. Pinches it off him. Davids. Bastoni cuts out the pass. De Roberto. Tchouameni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Diaz. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Odegaard! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Odegaard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Odegaard with the short one. Diaz! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 22.
Barcelona have their third corner.
Number 18, Sheshko. Number 8, Erdegaard. Number 23, Yamaha.
Costa Curta can get it
Coming on
clear.
the field, number 7, Conte.
Lovely
Number
feet.
24, Mbappe.
Koundé.
Number 21, Joshua Kimmich. Number 20, Messi.
And the ball's a good one here. He's had a hit! Guardiola. Yamal looking to run onto it.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Bastoni. That's a good run he's making there. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, he's the quarterback equivalent, so I'm not surprised that he's been closed down first.
Substitution.
Bastoni. Belletti. Sane in acres of space out wide. He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 4.
Barcelona are making a change now. Haaland coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Bastoni. And it's Sané. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Conte. Messi, a player who needs no introduction.
4 added
And
minutes have been
Messi!
indicated.
And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Deftly away. And that's it. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, that really...
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Caicedo. Diaz. Quality ball. And here's Nunez. Nunez! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Gets his head to it! Just off target.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Rafael Leao. Now it's Darwin. Can he get... Chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's hoisted clear. McAllister. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Oh, and he's through the middle. Caicedo. Nicely aimed pass. And here's Musiala. Rafael Leao. Great hit! So, what can they make of this? Koundé, Yamal, Ødegaard, McAllister, Musiala. Liverpool do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Rafael Leao. And a shot! And it's a goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And the shot! He's got a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Oh, Nunez! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Davids. Nuno Mendes. Mendes got a long way forward to join the attack. They're urging him to... Now the finish! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
Barcelona head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, one each, and the game right on edge. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Timber. Musiala. Nicely weighted ball. Look at the space here. Oh, what a climb! Goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Pedri works it forward. That is good alertness. And that's really well manoeuvred. That's played into space. Tries a shot! It's in he goes again. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Ball is over the line.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 4, Luis Diaz. Number 14, Davids.
Rafael
Number
Leao.
18, Sheshko. Number 8, Erdegaard.
Pedri.
Coming on the field.
Mbappe.
Number 24.
Just about up to
Mbappe.
75 minutes.
Number 26, Hadrian. Number
Nice
6,
interception. His positioning was spot on.
Number 20, Messi.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
McAllister. And he's forced to go back. Nicked it back promptly. Pedri did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Caicedo. Time is running out here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Rafael Leao. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's had a hit. Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substitution.
Xhaka plays it short. Very nicely done.
There will be
And
3
here's
minutes
Xhaka.
added time.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Yamal given the lift of his goal. Rafael Leao. Now it's Pedri. He could be in here. Koundé. And time is up. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence. And I'm afraid